Right, we're going to make a ring out of this 50p piece. Old 50p. With Elizabeth. Date is 1983. So we're going to put a hole in it, and we use the 1/2 inch, and this should fit in there absolutely bang on with these American cutout things, but the 50p works fine. Let's get that screwed down. There's the 1/2 inch hole punch. Goes into there. This is going to make a twang and a half because it's very hard metal. Cooper nickels on these. Put that there. So listen out for the twang. Six-ton press. Listen to this noise. Go in. Or not. It's done. Jesus. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Something went flying at the back there. I don't know what. Oh well. Right. It will be a bit stiff on this one, so we need to bang it a bit. There you go. She's out there. Tends to stick a bit then once, so take a bit of getting out. Right, so what we're going to do now is just clean up that hole in there. Just check the cracks and all that. Okay, looks quite nice. Right, so we better get that heated up. So I'll heat that up and then I'll come back to you when it's heated up. There we go, heated up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get its first fold in. So we'll use the doming block, and I don't know what side to go for actually. We could have the date side ring up, or maybe just that side up with a 50 on it. Yeah, let's do it with the 50. Let's have a look, see if that will work. Ah, it's not bad. That will sit probably quite well in there. So I'm going to take it over to the press again, and I think I'm going to use the small get the first bend on with this. Just to get its first bend. Now I'll use my little, just the centering, just so you can see. So bring that down. Oh, I see what it is. It's in that tray there. Yeah, that's what that noise was. Yep, so let's get the first little bend on. And then we can go for a more. Right, down she goes, all the way to the bottom, go for a good one, get that up out of the way, there we go. We'll put that back down there, let's go back to the light. So there's our first bend. Will she go on the ring structure? She will. So I'm going to get a bit more of a bend in there, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. That first fold is very important. Yeah, because you can go all lopsided. You can get it straight, but it is a bit of a pain sometimes. So we're going to go back and get a 17-degree die, and that is too small. It was too small, so it's looking like it's going to be this one. That one. Because what we want to do is get that more round as much as possible, because it is a thick metal, and we're going to have to keep heating it and heating it a couple of times, I think. So let me clean out that die, and we'll help it along with a bit of Bit of lube. Sit that in there. So it's nice and straight. Not too bad. Now really people use a harbour press on this. I haven't bought one. You can get away with it with this. So with harbour press you can get it pressed down as quick as possible. But the idea is you just sit that in there. It's looking pretty good already. So let's get that down as much as we can. Sit it on it. She looks pretty good in there anyway, so let's go for it. Get that out of the way, let's have a look now. Yeah. So it's kind of straight wall though, so we just need to get it on the ring stretcher now and start bringing it around. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Right, we're going to heat it up again. So there you go, it's had its heat. Now we're going to get it onto the ring stretcher. And just need to protect that inside. So I'm just going to get that down to there. And let's start getting it a bit more ring-like. Just turning it as we go. So it's got all nice equal sides, and because it's going to thick, it gets very hard very quickly to turn it. Let's see what we've got there so far. How can I see? It's getting there slowly. So we're just going to give it a few more pumps. I don't know if we've got to go Swedish wrap on this or what. I don't think so, but might have to. And there we go. That's pretty solid. But it's coming round lovely. Let's see what size it's coming round to. So always measure up on this side. So it's right, quite big. So let's heat that up again and see if we can get it a bit more straight on them walls, and then we'll go back reducing. So it's been reheated again, so we'll see if we can get a bit more stretching done on it. Oh God, struggling now. Yes, it is. So we could do it just a little bit more. It's nearly there. Let's just see if we can get it a little bit more. A bit more pressure on it. Oh, this is the worst bit. So, what have we got now? Yeah. That's not bad. It should be a fairly big size. Only a Z. This is not for anybody in particular, so we'll just bring it down around about RST, somewhere around there. So we'll just reduce it. I'm just going to wonder if we can get a bit of reduce on in the reducers here. Maybe. We'll try it. That one looks pretty good. I haven't got this fixed down, so I have to do a bit of a pressure thing on it. And that did move. Definitely more. Yeah, she still needs more. Right, so we will do bit of a Swedish wrap on it to bring it down in size. Let me just get my reducing dies, which I don't think is going to work. No. So we got to go for that one, which I think is that one. And we're just going to try and reduce it down. So what we'll do, we'll get a bit of stuff in there. And I'm going to wrap this around with PTFE tape 20 times or something like that. So I'll get back to you when I've done that. So we've got it wrapped around. I'm going to put it in the die there, and we're gonna, let me think, I'll use the doming block for height. Now we need to get one of these hard plastic thingy bobbies. Let's bring it up a bit, because we need to sit that on it and just press it down a bit. Will that work? It probably will. So let's try that. Let's see if it's going to sit right. A little bit. Probably going to have to go smaller with them. Let's see what we got. Well, that's done something, yeah. Just moved it down. Let's see if that goes the other way. Sit that there. Give it a little bit of a press. That's it. This would have reduced it in size already. Looks like it needs a bit more on there. Let's just check what we got. So we're down to a W now already. So I'm thinking it needs, just trying to check. Yeah, there's a little bit, so it needs more. How much we got in there? We can come down a bit more. We'll use a smaller block. It'll sit nice on it, which I think that one will do. Let's push it down a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Right, set the tape off. Got a bucket to get up this now. This is just protecting it as well as we're pushing down into that metal die. It's protecting it. That's nice. I'm just going to go up to the window so have a look. That is not bad at all. We've got a size. See how it's gone down now? Look, we've gone down now from an X or whatever it was. We've gone down to a T. Just a bit more than a T. That's not bad. We can keep that more or less. What did we say? We're going to go somewhere around there, didn't we? I'm just checking it, and I'll just use a table to roll it. That is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just use my eye. Okay. I'm going to tweak it a little bit on here. Just to get to a U. Just a tiny little bit. See what we got now. Bang on U. There we go, bang on U. I'm happy with that. She's got nice straight walls. Cool. Let's clean it up. So I'm just going to clean it up with this. It's like quad zero wire wool, same kind of stuff. Just get that fire burn off. There's no lip on there, which is perfect. Let's just clean that bit there. See, let's put another one on. This one's getting a bit worn down. bit more. Okay, there we go. 50. Okay, get some polish on it and get it polished up. And this bit will probably be all speeded up anyway. Polish brush. I think we need a new one on. So we'll put a new polish brush on. Let's just get that out of the way. And one of the little small ones will do. And it's dropping stuff all over. Bear with me. Right. That just screws onto the middle of there, he says. Put it into there. It'll help it a bit better. I'll get it screwed on. So I'm making a right after that. That'll do, that's fine. Bit of polish. Lovely. I'll speed the cleaning process up, but you get the idea. Clean your hands. We will get a better polish on this. This is just for the video. There you go. 50p coin ring. Yeah, let's take my ring off if I can. It should be about the same size as mine. Yep. There we go. With 50 on it. Good for someone's 50th birthday, I suppose. But that's the way you wear it, look, with the reed side down. Very nice. And that is coming in at a, I think it was a, what do we have it down as? A U, wasn't it? Yep. A U. There you go. Job done. Nice detail inside still. Lovely. Nice. And that's how I do it, from basically from that to that. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, catch you on the next one. I will be out metal detecting, it's the 1st of January today, 2026, so happy new year to everybody. We'll be out detecting Saturday and Sunday, so Saturday beach, Sunday in our roaming field. So I hope you're going to join me for them. Right, see you on the next one guys, thanks for watching, bye.